What is email automation and campaigns and how does it work? So, you guessed it, it does have something to do with your email system. So, when a customer signs up for your product, course, or service, you can have something scheduled to send out an email to them, a welcome email welcoming them, and then to click a link or to watch a video or however you want to do it. What I like to do specifically is set up an email campaign. So that allows me to send emails as soon as the customer purchases something. They get the welcome email right away. And then 3 days later, they're going to get another email from me asking them how they're liking the course or product so far. This saves me so much time because I'm in contact with them. They know I'm there and that I didn't simply forget about them because there's nothing worse than spending the money on a course or digital product and then not hearing from the course creator, in my opinion. That just tells me they don't care and they don't care that I spent my money and they don't care to ask me if I need any help. You would think that the customer would email you or chat with you through the chat box if they needed something, but quite often they don't. And they're hoping that you're going to reach out to them. Or by the time they think to reach out to you, they're annoyed because they haven't heard from you. So take it a step ahead, a step beyond, and get those email automations. Have those campaigns set up for every course, for every product you have. I suggest sending the welcome email right away, which is typically automatic. At least through Podia, when you have a course or product that somebody can sign up for, Podia sends them automatically a welcome inside Andrea's course. You can log in here, click here now. So that's automatic. You don't typically have to do a welcome email. But the welcome email that I'd like to send out right away is, "Hi, my name's Andrea. Thank you so much for your purchase. Here's my email to email me anytime or go here to chat with me anytime throughout the course. Make sure to join me on Instagram here," something like that. So I'm a little more specific. And then I wait a couple days because sometimes people sign up for your course and they don't go through it right away. But or they might be excited and do that right away, but they're okay if you send an email maybe 3 days or 2 or 3 days after that to say hello. I just wanted to send a quick email to see how you're liking the course so far. If you had any questions, I'm always here to help you. And depending on how many courses you have, be really specific here. Like, as an example, I might have a course for my dental assisting students on how to pass the board exam. Or I'm going to have another course for my teeth whitening training. So let's say those students who signed up to pass the board exam, my emails are going to be asking them, "So when do you take your exam? Have you started studying yet? Have you taken the exam before? What school did you go to?" So I'm having a conversation with them. They don't know that this is an email automation that's coming out automatically to everybody. They think that I've taken the time to send them a personal email. And then hopefully they're going to hit reply to that email, ask me questions, or say, like, the course has been amazing so far. Thank you so much. Thank you for your email. And then you can email them back that way. But then for my teeth whitening training, I might say something like, "How do you like the training so far? Did you have any questions with the first video where I talk about how to place cheek retractors?" So I'm going to ask them specific questions so they feel like it's a personal email to them. But don't feel bad and think, "Oh, well, that's not very honest." It's not like that at all. You have taken the time to write the emails. If you were to send those emails individually to everybody, that would just take you hours and hours of time. Of course, depending on how many customers you have. But when you send up the email automation, you can say you want email 1 to send right away, email 2 to send 3 days later, email 3 to send 14 days later to ask them again, "How is everything going inside the course? Click here to watch the newest video that I have about teeth whitening training in case you missed it on my Instagram the other day." So you can send all of these emails and then remind them what your YouTube channel is, remind them what your Instagram is, so they're always following you, always staying connected. Unhappy customers feel like they're not being listened to and they feel like they can't reach you. But when you're sending the email automations, you're talking to them constantly, not personally, but they don't know that. So they know you are very easily reachable and they know you're constantly active online and you care. So they're going to come back for more and they're going to tell other people about your amazing courses and products. Again, what people don't like is if they don't hear from you. They pay $500 for your course and they don't get a welcome email. 3 days later, they haven't heard from you and they're thinking, wow, she was so active on Instagram, but she can't even be bothered to say hello, or she can't even be bothered to see if I need help. So, email automation takes the guesswork out of that for you. And the nice thing is, at least inside Podia, is your emails can look any way you want. You can set them up to be blue and purple. You can set them up to have images, a link to your video. You could set them up to have different colored text so they can be right on brand, right on point to what you want it to say. It could be plain, simple white, or it could be a multitude of colors, or maybe the first email has a different color scheme, but the rest of the emails are going to have a different color scheme from that. And what I also like about Podia is it tells me who has opened the emails. It tells me who has clicked the links. And it also tells me who has not opened a single email. And if I see the same person over like months who doesn't open a single email, then I'm going to click their name and I'm going to unsubscribe them. Because how I have it set up is I pay for certain packages to be able to send email automations to my subscribers. But if people aren't opening up the email, it's kind of like a waste of a subscriber, if that makes sense. You pay a certain amount depending on how many subscribers you have. So I check those every so often and kind of uncheck or unsubscribe them so I'm not spending more money than I have to. But if you're not sure how to do all of that, don't worry. I can help you. Definitely check out my course, the 1 weekend course launch, where I teach you how to do all of this in 1 weekend. You can set up a course, a website, videos, upload documents, even email automation, what I've been talking about in this email, because I feel like it's very important for any business owner to have that. So you're constantly in touch with your customers and you don't have to be on your phone 24/7 sending emails to welcome them. And then to remember to send that person another email 3 days later. You can do all of that on automation. So you spend the time to create the emails and then it's all done for you. Or I do offer another service where I do all of it for you if that is something that you want. You give me your ideas, what you want, and I create it all for you. So that's entirely different. But guess what? I can help with anything. So please let me know. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if any questions. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.